Introduction. Wake up before it's too late. Let's be real for a second. Your life is not slipping away because you're lazy. It's slipping away because your attention is being stolen. Little by little, scroll by scroll, notification by notification. Every time you grab your phone to just check something, someone on the other side of that screen cashes in. Tech companies, media outlets, random influencers. They've built billion-dollar machines to hijack your focus and keep you chasing the next hit of stimulation. And it's working. Think about it. When was the last time you sat in silence for more than a few minutes without reaching for your phone? When was the last time you read, created, or worked for an hour straight without checking a message, a feed, or a random notification that didn't even matter? If you can't remember, that's not an accident. That's by design. Every second you're distracted is a second you're not building the life you actually want. Distraction feels harmless, just a quick check, a little break. But while you're taking a break, the life you want is taking a hit. Your dreams are quietly collecting dust, while your energy gets drained by algorithms that don't care about you. Meanwhile, the people who own their attention, they're creating, building, stacking skills, growing businesses, getting stronger, getting richer, getting freer. And the gap between the focused and the distracted is exploding. If you've been feeling stuck, unfocused, or like you're busy all the time but never moving forward, this is why. You're living in a world designed to keep you chasing cheap dopamine while your real potential rots in the background. Harsh? Maybe. But true. This audiobook is your wake-up call. It's not about time management hacks. It's about attention control. Because attention is everything. Where your attention goes, your life goes. Period. I want you to get angry about how much of your mental space has been stolen. I want you to feel the urgency of this moment, because nothing changes until you decide your attention is worth protecting. This is about more than productivity. It's about reclaiming your power. The power to choose what deserves your focus, and to finally build a life that feels like it's yours, not a highlight reel of distractions. If you've been living on autopilot, it's time to wake up. If you've been chasing quick hits of entertainment while your goals collect dust, it's time to stop. If you've felt like your potential is slipping away, you're right, and it's time to fight for it. Your attention is your greatest asset. It's time to stop giving it away. Chapter 1. The Hidden Cost of Distraction. Let's stop pretending distraction is harmless. It's not just wasting minutes, it's stealing entire futures. Every swipe, every scroll, every just one quick check adds up. It doesn't feel big in the moment, but the price shows up quietly. Lost focus, lost time, lost confidence. You wake up one day and realize years have passed, but you're still in the same place, still thinking about the same goals you swore you'd chase. Distraction is sneaky because it feels good. Your brain is wired to love easy wins, likes, notifications, the next short video. Each one gives a tiny dopamine hit, like candy for the mind. But just like candy, too much leaves you weak and craving more. And the more distracted you become, the harder it gets to do anything deep, meaningful, or life-changing. Here's the real cost. Your goals die quietly. You tell yourself you'll start that project later, but later never comes because you're too busy reacting to whatever pops up on your feed. Your brain rewires for shallow thinking. Constant switching kills your ability to go deep. It makes books harder to read, creative work harder to start, meaningful conversations harder to stay present in. Your self-belief erodes. Every time you avoid hard work for an easy scroll, you teach yourself, I can't focus. Over time, you start to believe it. And the world? It's designed to profit from this. Billion-dollar companies build algorithms to keep you hooked. They know that if they can keep your attention, they can sell you things, influence your thoughts, and keep you coming back. They don't care if it costs you your potential. In fact, they're counting on it. Meanwhile, people who control their attention aren't just more productive, they're winning. They're building businesses while others binge. They're learning skills while others scroll. They're creating wealth, freedom, and lives that feel fulfilling while others trade their hours for likes and distractions. That gap keeps getting bigger, and it's not just about money or career. Distraction costs you real life. Moments with your kids, your partner, your friends. Quiet joy, deep thinking, peace, creativity. All the things that make life rich are slowly replaced by noise. Here's the truth. Nobody's coming to save your attention. The system is built to keep you distracted because distracted people are easy to control and easy to sell to. If you want your life back, you have to fight for it. This is where the wake-up call hits. Distraction isn't neutral. Every moment you give away to it, you give away a piece of the life you could be living. And the longer you wait to reclaim it, the harder it gets. But it's not too late. You can retrain your brain. You can rebuild focus. You can take back the power to decide what gets your attention and what doesn't. It starts with seeing the true cost and deciding you're done paying it. Chapter 2. Why attention equals power. Attention isn't just something you spend, it's something you invest. And where you invest it determines the life you build. Every skill you've ever learned, every relationship you've ever built, every goal you've ever achieved happened because you gave it attention. Focus is the raw currency of creation. Without it, nothing grows. Look around at the people you admire. Creators, entrepreneurs, leaders, athletes, thinkers. They didn't get where they are because they're smarter than everyone else. Many of them just learned how to hold their attention on one thing long enough to master it while everyone else got distracted. We live in a world where attention is for sale. That means the ability to protect and direct your own is an unfair advantage. If you can go deep while others stay shallow, you're already ahead. Think about reading. Most people can't finish a long article anymore, let alone a book. They skim, they scroll. Their brains crave novelty every few seconds. But if you can sit, read, understand, and apply, you'll know things others never will, and you'll act on them while they're still swiping. Think about building something, a business, a body, a craft. These things require long, often boring stretches of deliberate practice. If your brain has been trained to crave constant stimulation, you'll quit. But if you can hold focus through discomfort and boredom, you can outlast nearly anyone. Attention is also freedom. When you can choose where to place it, you're no longer controlled by advertisers, algorithms, or fear. You're not living reactively. You're living intentionally. You decide what to learn, what to create, who to listen to, what to ignore. That's power. On the flip side, losing control of your attention is a quiet kind of slavery. If other people, apps, headlines, influencers, get to decide what you think about, you're not really living your own life. You're living theirs. This isn't about cutting yourself off from the world. It's about owning your mind, choosing when to engage and when to go deep, deciding what matters enough to deserve your focus. Imagine what you could build if you could direct your full, undivided attention for hours every day. Imagine the skills you could master, the work you could finish, the relationships you could nurture. Most people will never know. Not because they're incapable, but because they've given their power away. Your future, your income, your peace, your ability to create. All of it depends on what you pay attention to. In the age of distraction, attention isn't just power, it's survival. Those who can keep it win. Those who can't, drift. But the good news is that attention can be trained. And once you start protecting it, you become unstoppable. Chapter 3. Reclaiming your attention. You don't have to live as a prisoner to distraction. You can take your focus back, but it won't happen by accident. You need to reclaim it on purpose. Start by noticing where your attention goes right now. Most people have no idea. They just feel busy and wonder why they never make progress. For a few days, track yourself. Every time you pick up your phone, scroll, or drift into something unplanned, write it down. It's uncomfortable, but eye-opening. You'll quickly see how much of your day disappears into nothing. Once you know where your attention leaks, you can start plugging the holes. 1. Control your environment, not just your willpower. If your phone is buzzing on the desk, you'll check it. If notifications are lighting up your screen, they will win. Don't rely on discipline alone. Design your space so focus is easier. Silence notifications. Keep your phone in another room while you work. Use apps that block distracting sites. Remove the bait so you don't have to fight it. 2. Build focus zones. Give your brain clear signals. Now we work. Set specific times and spaces for deep focus. Maybe it's a quiet desk, a coffee shop, or even headphones with a certain playlist. Over time, these cues tell your brain, This is where we concentrate. 3. Single task. Multitasking is a lie. Every switch costs mental energy and breaks flow. Pick one thing and commit until it's done or until your timer rings. Even 25 focused minutes beats 2 hours of half working while checking your phone. 4. Audit your digital diet. Unfollow accounts that drain you or keep you scrolling endlessly. Curate what you see so it feeds your growth, not your distraction. Replace empty stimulation with ideas, knowledge, or inspiration. 5. Create friction for distractions and flow for focus. Delete addictive apps from your home screen. Make yourself type a password to access them. On the flip side, make focus easy. Keep your workspace clean, your notes ready, your tools within reach. 6. Protect mornings. The first hour after you wake up sets the tone for the day. Don't give it away to news feeds or emails. Use it for something that matters. Journaling, reading, deep work, planning your day. 7. Make it visible. Sometimes seeing your progress keeps you going. Use a timer or a journal to track daily deep focus hours. Even 60-90 minutes of uninterrupted work a day will change your life. At first, this will feel hard. You'll crave your phone. Your brain will beg for the quick dopamine hit of a scroll. That's normal. It's withdrawal. But if you stick with it, something powerful happens. Your ability to focus gets stronger. Distraction loses its grip. And remember, you're not aiming for perfection. You're aiming for ownership. Even cutting your distraction time by 50% will give you back hours you can invest in your goals, your learning, your relationships. Every reclaimed minute is a piece of your power returning. Chapter 4. Training deep focus like a muscle. Focus isn't a gift, it's a muscle. And right now, most people's is weak because distraction has been training it to fail. If you've been scrolling, multitasking, and bouncing between tabs for years, don't expect to suddenly sit down and work deeply for hours. Just like lifting heavy weights, deep focus must be built gradually. Start small and realistic. Begin with 20 to 30 minutes of single task work. No phone, no tabs, no quick checks. Just one important task. Set a timer and commit until it rings. When you succeed, celebrate it. You just put a brick in your focus foundation. Over time, increase to 45 minutes, then an hour or more. Embrace boredom. Our brains have been trained to fear stillness. The second we feel even a little bored, we reach for stimulation. But boredom is where focus grows. Sit in it. Let your mind wander. Resist the urge to grab your phone. It's uncomfortable at first, but it's strength training for your attention. Use the stretch zone. Don't jump straight from 5-minute bursts to 3-hour marathons. Work where it's challenging but not overwhelming. Add just enough time to feel slightly stretched, like adding a little more weight to the bar. That's how growth happens. Ritualize deep work. Create a pre-focus ritual so your brain knows it's go time. Maybe it's making coffee, playing instrumental music, or clearing your desk. Over time, this ritual becomes a trigger for deep concentration. Protect energy, not just time. You can block hours on your calendar, but if you're exhausted, focus will collapse. Sleep well. Hydrate. Move your body. Eat food that fuels you. Mental stamina is physical too. Batch shallow work. Emails, quick messages, small admin tasks. Clump them together at set times. Don't let them splinter your focus all day. Deep work and shallow work can't coexist. Protect deep time like it's sacred. Remove friction for flow. Keep everything you need for your task close by. Close unused tabs. Prep notes beforehand. Each small obstacle is an excuse for distraction. Remove them. Reward your brain. After a deep session, let yourself check messages or take a break. This positive reinforcement teaches your brain that focus wants rushing reward, not punishment. At first, deep work feels hard because your attention muscle is weak. But after a few weeks of consistent training, something amazing happens. It gets easier. What felt impossible, an hour of uninterrupted work, starts to feel normal. Your brain stops craving constant novelty and starts craving progress. And here's the hidden gift. When you train focus in work, it spills into the rest of life. You listen better. Conversations feel richer. Reading becomes easier. You're present in ways you haven't been in years. While most people are training themselves to scatter, you're training yourself to concentrate. That one skill creates an advantage so big it's almost unfair. Chapter 5. Protecting your mind in a noisy world. You can build focus like a muscle, but if you keep living in an environment built to hijack it, you'll stay in a constant battle. Mastering attention isn't just about willpower. It's about designing your world so it works for you, not against you. Guard your mornings like treasure. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything. If you roll over and grab your phone, your brain starts on someone else's agenda. Notifications, headlines, random messages. Instead, keep mornings quiet and intentional. Read, write, plan, meditate, move. Feed your own mind before the world starts shouting. Stop letting algorithms decide your thoughts. Every feed is designed to hold you, not help you. Curate who you follow. Unsubscribe from noise. Replace empty outrage and endless gossip with knowledge, wisdom, and ideas that fuel growth. If something doesn't inspire, teach, or connect, cut it. Create digital barriers. Simple tools make a huge difference. Turn off non-essential notifications. Move social apps off your home screen or delete them during work days. Use website blockers during deep focus time. Keep your phone in another room when you need real concentration. Redesign your physical space. Cluttered desks, buzzing TVs, and constant interruptions drain attention. Build a space that says, "Focus lives here." Even a small, quiet corner can train your brain to drop into work mode faster. Control your inputs. Be intentional about what enters your head. Podcasts, books, conversations, social media. Your inputs shape your mindset. If you want depth and creativity, feed your mind accordingly. Say no as an act of power. Every yes is a withdrawal from your attention bank. Start protecting your time and energy from distractions disguised as opportunities. Saying no to noise means saying yes to what matters most. Schedule distraction on your terms. You don't have to quit entertainment, you have to own it. Watch shows, check socials, play games, but do it intentionally. Decide when, how long, and why. Don't let it invade the space where your life's work should live. Surround yourself with focus-driven people. We become like the people we spend time with. If everyone around you is distracted and reactive, that energy bleeds onto you. Spend time with those who build, create, and guard their attention. It normalizes depth. The truth is, the world won't make this easy. It profits when you're distracted, but you can choose a different path. You can design a life where your attention is protected and spent on what you care about. When you do, something shifts. You stop feeling pulled in 1,000 directions. You start feeling anchored, clear, deliberate. The noise quiets, your brain gets stronger, and you finally have the mental space to do work and live a life that matters. Chapter 6. Living Fully Awake. Imagine a life where you are fully present, not half scrolling while someone talks to you, not drifting through days on autopilot, not losing hours to distraction you barely remember. Imagine a life where your focus is yours again. This is what it feels like to live awake. When you reclaim your attention, you reclaim choice. You choose what to think about, what to create, who to love, what to build. You stop reacting and start directing. Suddenly, the things that matter most, your dreams, your relationships, your growth, get the best of you, not the leftovers after endless scrolling. You notice details again. You feel conversations. You hear your own thoughts. The constant static that's been buzzing in your head for years starts to fade, and in that silence, you find clarity. Clarity about what you want. Clarity about what really matters. Clarity about how to move forward. The difference between a distracted life and a focused one isn't just productivity. It's depth. A distracted life is shallow. Everything feels fleeting and empty. A focused life is rich. Richer relationships, richer work, richer joy. But this isn't something you stumble into. You have to claim it. The world won't hand it to you. It will keep fighting for your attention because distracted people are easy to sell to, easy to control, and easy to keep small. So here's the challenge. Stop giving it away. Start small, but start now. Put your phone down for an hour and do something that matters. Read. Build. Call someone you love. Work on the project you've been avoiding. Push through the first uncomfortable minutes until your brain remembers what focus feels like. Then repeat tomorrow and the next day. Train your focus like a muscle. Guard it like treasure. Spend it on what will actually build the life you want. Every great thing you admire, the book you love, the business you respect, the art that moves you, was built by someone who learned to hold attention when everyone else was losing it. You can be that person. You can build something lasting, but it starts with taking back the one thing the world keeps trying to steal: your focus. Because in the end, your life is just the sum of what you pay attention to. Choose wisely. Live awake. Stop giving your power away. Your attention is your greatest asset. Protect it, use it, and watch what you're capable of become real. Thanks for listening. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more motivational books.